I come here with pride about what we have achieved together under a social contract in a democratic setting by which we have demonstrated that multi-ethnic, multi-religious, very diverse and multilingual people can coexist harmoniously and develop in a democracy in Nigeria's most populous state. I am proud because we have worked together to exclude many myths. I am proud because Lagos is working despite the naysayers. In spite of tumbling oil prices, and the chairman has appropriately set the agenda for what the discussions at this time should be about. And in spite of those tumbling oil prices, Lagos is not in arrears of workers' salaries. We can still pay our workers their salaries and also add a bonus. This is not because we are not affected by the revenue losses, the mismanagement of oil resources, but we are able to keep going because a party and a government that knows what they are doing manage the affairs of your state. Please, if you want to applaud, feel free to do so. You and I achieved that together, and these men and women behind me. So it was a collective effort. The financial indices for our state remain stable. It is the only state in the Federal Republic of Nigeria that still enjoys an AA positive and stable outlook from the Fitch rating. I am proud because many sectors of our national life show progress and results of the hard and dedicated work of the public servants of Lagos State. The unemployment index in Lagos is 8% compared to the national index of 24%. And this is in spite of our size, because this is the home of every Nigerian. Recent polls show that confidence in our public schools is daily increasing. 53% of Lagosians now say that they prefer to have their children in state-owned primary schools, as against 47% opt for private schools. 69% of Lagosians now say they prefer to have their children in state secondary schools, as against 31% who opt for private secondary schools. When you understand the ratio of private schools to state schools, which is about 4 private schools to 1 state-owned school, you will appreciate the enormity of the task that we undertake. But let me be clear that we are happy to embrace this challenge because Lagos is working with your support and with your task. In spite of the average national-wide results, if you isolate the Lagos results, standing on its own, we have moved from 7% pass of students who sat and obtained 5 credits at one sitting in 2007 to 45% in 2014. Lagos standing alone. But when you aggregate the numbers of what goes on in many other parts of the country, it brings the national average down. As far as our primary responsibility of providing security is concerned, 77% of Lagosians now say they feel secure, and 89% of you say that crime has reduced. This is in spite of the increasing global crime index and our national security challenges. But your government has not come up with excuses in spite of the absence of the state police. We have worked together to build a security trust fund, and I must thank Mr. Antowori and members of his board who have continued to provide institutional capacity to keep the rapid response force going. We have been inventive, we have been determined, and we have been unyielding as far as crime fighting and the safety of lives and property is concerned in Lagos.